Good morning, English 103 students. It's Cody Miller, your instructor. I'm here with the week 10 review slash reminders for next week. Remember, we did have a small change in the schedule in terms of having Jen come in to see us on Monday or Tuesday, depending on which section you're in. So I'll talk about that in the video as well. But I want to make sure that I share my screen with you so that you can see what I see, and basically this student view. So a couple things that I wanted to remind you of is what we covered in class, largely last class period. It's a pretty important class period for us. Largely, we spent time talking at the very end about this document right here, which was the research question webbing document. And what you'll remember is that it has 5 bubbles around a main bubble. That main bubble should largely be your research question, and then the 5 bubbles around it are sub-research questions, or just small questions that you would like to know more about, to learn more about your topic, right? So like, essentially what it is it's thinking what questions we would Google in the traditional way that we search in order to find out more information and more key terms for our documents and for our databases, so that when we get to those databases after Jen shows them to us, we'll have more search terms to be able to get in and find better articles, newspapers, all of that lovely stuff. Okay. We also, in this section, and I am in Unit 3 Informative Research Essay, just the section, not the assignment area. We also talked about the quoting ADA. So quoting, we dealt with the 3 I's. So introducing, integrating, and interpreting. We talked about it as a sandwich. We also dealt with paraphrasing, summary, and quoting, as well as in-text citations. So a lot of work that we did, especially last class period. And one of the things that we dealt with was the introductions to quotes slash sources, integrating, and then interpretations. Were figuring out the proper structure for a college level informative research paragraph. And what we talked about were the 7 steps. And so I had that handout for you in class. If you did not receive that handout, please feel free to stop by my office and ask me for one. And I will make sure that I get you one, because that's essential to being able to understand how to write those paragraphs almost in a formulaic way with your original thoughts. It gets you through those lengthy paragraphs. Okay. Another thing that I wanted to chat with you about is that I have run the second Writing Center report, and you should see those grades in there if you submitted your assignment that goes along with the Writing Center. So remember, you don't just get the credit for going to the Writing Center. You have to do that assignment that signals to me you actually went, okay? So when I run the report or get the report, I then look for your name in it corresponding to the assignment. That is in, if we go to our main Moodle page, that is in the assignment area, essentially at the very, very top, okay? And the very top right here, writing consultations revised, is what you would be looking at. It's just a short document that you submit. This walks you through that. Let's see here. I believe we have journal 4. When is that? When did that come due? Let's see here. So that came due. Oh, okay. So journal 5 needs to be posted. That's my apologies. I have not posted that yet. I will post that and send out another quick video just as a reminder to you. Okay. Let's see here. If we continue down, just remember we do have a change in the schedule that I talked about. And so if we go back to the attendance schedule section, we have the tentative schedule 4 listed right here. And that schedule largely shows you what is coming due for next week, as well as what we should expect to see. So remember, it's the large schedule, but ultimately what we're looking down at is week 10 and week 11. So week 10, we did all this stuff. Week 11, remember, the summary assignment is not coming due. However, the topic selection assignment is coming due, and that comes due at the beginning of our class, essentially 2:20 or 10:20, depending on your section and your day. So just make sure you look at the due date on that day. Jen will come in and talk to us about the databases, so you'll notice that this will largely switch. And then what we'll talk about on Monday is the summary assignment. We'll deal with the plagiarism, and then journal 5, which I'll send that video out to you briefly will be available to you. Okay. Let's see here. Other than that, I think that's basically it. There is well, I guess there is one other reminder, which is the extra credit. And so it is in the flyers, but we do have open mic night coming up next week. You do have an opportunity to attend open mic night, which is on the 12th. So that's Tuesday from 5:30 to 7. If you arrive on time, you sign in at the beginning and then you sign out at the very end and do the follow-up assignment is 10 points in the grade book. If you sign up in terms of when you get there, you read at the event and do the follow-up assignment and sign out at the end, then you would receive 15 points in the grade book for extra credit. All right, so that's basically all I have for you. I promise this time it's all I have. So I'll stop the screen share and wish you the best. We are supposed to get some snow, so I hope that that doesn't hit you too hard today or tomorrow or over the weekend. And ultimately, I hope you have a wonderful weekend and stay brilliant.